came up with 4 eyeshadow palettes. The first one is this one. These are the Full Spectrum COVERGIRL ZODIAC palette, and then we have Gravity, and the last one is this one, which is kind of pretty. This one is called POSH Chic, and the palette that I'm going to be using today is REVERAGE and ZODIAC palette. Really gonna just applying the color from the outer corner towards the inner corner throughout the crease, like I usually do. I'm just gonna flick this out, and look at that pigmentation, you guys. I mean, I'm living. So far so good. Yes. The color. Right, so now I'm gonna move on to this shade right here, and then I'm gonna go and use this one right here. So I'm just gonna build those colors to create some intensity. Now taking the Sigma E25, I'm gonna pick up this shade right here, and I'm just going to apply this right here. Just right there. Towards the inner corner, we're just giving a lot of dimension right here, and then we're just gonna go ahead and cut that crease, okay? Alright, taking a pencil brush and this shade right here, I'm going to apply that, and as you can see, I just drag that color towards the inner corner, and then I'm just doing back and forward movements to blend that out. Alright, so now moving on to the ZODIAC palette, I'm going to pick up the green shade, and I'm just going to apply that color in that white area where I applied the concealer. This color is really pretty, but I was expecting that the color was a little intense. I mean, it's beautiful, right? But I'm thirsty, okay? I'm thirsty, and I thought it will be more metallic, I will say. So COVERGIRL came up with eyeliners. These are the Defining Moment All Day eyeliners. These are the shades. I have another one right here. We have purples, greens, silvers, black, and I think this one is yellow, right? It's yellow or golden. But I'm gonna be using the black one. Alright, so now taking my MOXIE Lash Liquid Magnetic Liner, I'm gonna do a line across my lash line. And for my lashes, I'm gonna use MOXIE Lash in style SASSY. As you can see, they look phenomenal. I mean, I freaking love this. Thank you so much. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to the face. Now I'm gonna be using this BECCA Glow Elixir to hydrate my skin. Just gonna apply a lot of it. Freaking love this stuff. So now I'm going to be using the Full Spectrum COVERGIRL Matte Ambition Primer. This one has SPF 20, which I think it's kind of good. To be honest, I'm not into matte primers. I'm a glowy kind of hoe. But my dog is Fiji. Okay, Fiji, no, I'm filming. Really. So I'm just gonna apply these on my T-zone, and let's hope for the best, because this girl, it's a glowy hoe. Okay. And this is how it looks. It's white. Just gonna put this. It smells weird. So now I'm gonna be using the Matte Ambition Full Spectrum foundations from COVERGIRL. I'm gonna be using these 2 shades because, to be honest, I actually don't know what shade I am. But I'm going to be using medium golden and light neutral, and this is a buildable one-step powder foundation that delivers long-lasting natural looking full coverage while reducing the really looking shine. And oh wow, let's see how it looks. I'm not a matte foundation girl, but everything for you guys. Do we look orange? Do we look like Donald Trump? Are we looking orange on the camera? I think we are looking orange on the camera right now, but we're not looking orange on real life. Okay. Alright, so for my concealer, I'm going to be using the All Day Idol Full Spectrum in shade... Which one is this? Which one is this one? Light, medium, neutral. To be honest, these concealers are really dark for me, and I'm a little confused. I'm going to use it so you guys can see how they perform. And then I'm just going to go over with another concealer that it's going to be lighter, because look at that. So I'm going to use... Hold on, the Mega Concealer from MOIRA in shade Warm Oat. To set my foundation, I'm going to be using the Full Spectrum Matte Ambition All Day Powder Foundation. And to give some dimension to my face, I'm going to be using one of the darker powders, and this one is in Deep Neutral. As you can see, it looks really cool. I think I put way too much and now I look. Right, so for my blush, I'm going to be using Frat Boy from the BALM Cosmetics. This is the one that I have next to me, so that's the reason why I'm going to use this one. I don't know if this is going to look good. This is going to look good. We shall see. Right, so for my highlighters, I'm going to be using one of the palettes from the Spectrum COVERGIRL collection. This one is Bronze Flame, super pretty. And then we have this one, which is like my favorite one. This one is called Rose Rush. And the last one that I have right here is this one, which is really beautiful. And it's called Blush Touch. Right, so I think I'm going to be using Blush Touch. Going back to the eyes, I'm going to be mixing these two shades right here. I'm going to take the Gravity eyeshadow palette and taking the black shade, I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that shade, and I'm going to go really close to the lash line. And then going back to the Reverence palette, I'm taking this shade right here. I'm just gonna pop that on my tear dots. Right, so CoverGirl came up with these 3 new shades from their matte collection. These are the matte idol liquid lipsticks, and the first one is Siren, which is the red one. It's so beautiful. And then we have this one, which is Ace, and the last one, which is called Fortune. This lipstick, it's a little difficult to work with. It's a little patchy, so I recommend you to fill in your lips first with lip liner and then go over with this one, because... And we are done. I really hope that you guys enjoy. Let me know if you did. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you very soon.